Welcome back to the den. It's Colli. Colli talks transformative conversations. And today, as I always say, we're going to go deep because today we are opening up the field to talk about something really that no one else is talking about. No, they're not. We live in a world obsessed with biohacking, complicated elimination diets, expensive supplements, and intellectualizing our trauma. Well, every woman I work with who is trying to rebuild her life after a health crash is exhausted by these protocols. But I want to ask you a radical question. What is the deepest medicine your nervous system is begging for? What if the deepest medicine your nervous system is begging for isn't in a health food store, but in traditional, simple foods of your bloodline? That's right. That's what I said, your bloodline. Systemic nourishment, the ancestral table, is the way that anchors us to our roots. So, over my 30 years as a systemic trauma facilitator, and no, I haven't been doing this for 30 years, but it's a combination of, my NLP, decoding the structure of language, specialized kinesiology, you know, the family constellations journey, systemic trauma journey, yoni constellations journey. All this, it all comes together, right? So over these 30 years, I've watched women map out their family constellations and physically drop the weight of ancestral burdens. But recently, a truth dropped into my bones that shook me. Our DNA doesn't just remember our ancestors' pain, it remembers how they were nourished. When you cook the food your specific lineage survived on for centuries, whether that is root vegetables of Eastern Europe, the broths of the UK, the traditional stews of your specific bloodline, y- you're actually speaking directly to your nervous system. You are telling your cellular memory that you are safe, you are home, and you are fed. I call this systemic nourishment, right? This is systemic nourishment. I mean, if we nourish our system and if we do it from the stance of looking at the collective of our ancestors, what a gift. What what nourishment. This is this is like what our soul, our body and our mind is looking for and wanting to fall into. So look at your life right now. If you are the woman who overfunctions, holds up the entire world, and fixes every crisis while your own body fractures, how do you feed yourself? Are you eating on the run? In the morning, getting the kiddies ready for school? Are you eating? Do you sit down for a family breakfast, no matter what time it is? Do you, childcare, and then grab a muffin from whatever joint? And I call it a joint because it's, it's not. It's not together. This is not something where you're going to be nourished. And you can call me on this. I don't care because I am here for you. This is getting ridiculous how we are beating and betraying ourselves as women. So, are you looking at and really sensing into how you feed yourself? Like I'm talking about, are you eating on that run? Or, is your kitchen a place of exhaustion? Through family constellation lenses, you know, we see how inherited scarcity, maternal wounds, and generational displacement displacement show up right at the kitchen counter. When you are too tired to nourish yourself, you're often living out a blind loyalty to the depletion of the women who came before you. Could be even involved in a famine. I can't eat because you didn't get to, but it's all subconscious and it's all in the DNA and it's all the things that you can heal because you need to. So, this is a living, breathing movement. My vision is expanding far, 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 far beyond these walls. The field is calling me to actually start to travel and to sit at some interesting ancestral tables of different cultures, to cook with elders and to map out constellations. And I'm not going to get into what that looks like because, there's a lot of ears that hear. And so this is just so exciting. And, we are so going back to the source to find out how to truly feed your soul. You are the modern woman. So, how to feed your modern woman's soul is huge for me as a mission. So, this, and I know it will, strikes a chord in your bones. You cannot think your way out of this. No, you cannot. You have to step into the circle. And you know what? For my local community here in Saskatchewan, and I say Saskatchewan because, yes, it's a big province, but I'm the only one in the province that does this work. Can you imagine? Like, what an honor it is for me to be able to do that, but what it also gift it is that I'm here to serve you. So I'm opening up the field in person for an intimate systemic constellation workshop at a very private dance studio. Now, space is strictly limited to protect the container. And if you are ready to lay down the heavy backpack of generational depletion, email me. Inner expression, INNER expression, EXPRESSION 88 at gmail.com. Or DM me the word Saskatoon, either Facebook, Instagram, and for my global listeners, oh my goodness, subscribe to this channel because we are about to pull up a seat to a very big table and you are invited. Now, what that can look like too is you could actually host me. You could actually host me. You could bring me to the table of which you are privy to. So for now, I'm going to say not goodbye, but just sending lots of love. And it's all about this. It's all about nourishment. It's all about recognizing that we are so much more. We have so much more than we could ever imagine. But it's a matter of being grateful and a matter of taking the time to recognize that. So until next time, and next time is actually Shavasti. He's coming back. And then the week after, I have an amazing medical doctor. Well, actually, I shouldn't say medical doctor. She is a lawyer who actually works with women who have been mistreated medically. Yes, medically. So, yeah, pretty interesting stories coming up. So, please stay tuned and just know that I'm here for you and I am sending you so much love. Bye for now.